musician, so one thing that really helps me to get myself up and lift myself up when I'm feeling down, and there's a lot of things to feel down about right now, is to do my art. And anytime I make music, I write songs, I pick up the guitar or the ukulele, everything gets better. And so that is one thing, that if you do art, you have anything that you do, whether you cook or you paint, or maybe it's a sport, or just do what you do, activity, and especially for me, making art is the best thing I can do to get myself out of a dark space.
I am in the final part of my life. My advice to anybody would be to look for contentment, not happiness or money or whatever. To find contentment, because it comes from within, and then whatever happens, you'll be fine. I did it through meditation and living from your heart, being loving and kind. We're going to fail sometime, but just keep on remembering it's from what's inside. It's called love. I have had wonderful things happen and some very, very traumatic things happen. And to me, I have learned to meditate. And part of the meditation is going forest bathing, which is a Japanese concept, of course. Luckily, I live at Stanley Park. I walk in the woods, the forest, and it's healing. It gives you oxygen, but it also heals. Trees heal humans. So my advice is, love nature, live the moment with no regrets. Thank you.
Real estate agent in the area and live around the corner in the West End. Something that's was mentioned in the 4 agreements would be to not take anything personally or not allow things to be taken personally. I think far too much energy is taken up with things that really don't have a lot to do with us. Try to keep things in perspective as far as no matter what kind of challenging time you may have at any given point, that it will pass. And time is the greatest healer. Often if a door is closed, another one will open. And I think a lot of times we spend far too much emotional energy on both things, but especially thinking the worst when something's happening, that it's insurmountable when it actually never usually is.
When we get upset with somebody else for something that they did or said or the way they behaved, it's natural for us to feel instantly that that's annoying, or that's wrong, or that's just rude, mean, all of those things. But if we can just take a moment and reflect on what they've been experiencing, maybe just during the day, they just had a bad day, or they're in a bad mood, maybe somebody has left them, maybe they just had an argument with someone, or the kind of life that they might have had up until then, like we don't even know that, maybe someone was abandoned by their parent, or maybe someone had a bad marriage in the past, we don't know. So the idea is to just give that a moment, think about it, and try and be empathetic. That's basically what I want to share.
And I was just about to add to that point that we've all done things that we're not proud of. And we're here because somebody has been kind to us, and there are many moments of kindness, and seldom can go back and thank them. And I was just suggesting how one way to thank them is moving kindness forward. Pay them in kindness somebody right now, and hopefully they will do the same for somebody else in the future.
I'm from Japan. I came here in Vancouver for months. English is my second language, but I think English is so great and perfect language. So and Vancouver is so very good place. So don't be afraid to study your second language and don't be afraid to travel over the world.
Think more about your own needs and wants, and I've been working on becoming a little more self-centered, as funny as that sounds, because I'm naturally a giving and responsible person, and I sometimes put other people before myself, and so I've been working on that, especially with this a lot of time by myself, and I've found that I'm much happier. I spend time doing more positive things, like I love writing, I love drawing, I love nature, I love being active. So today I went for a run, spent time outside, I'm journaling. So yeah, I would say definitely something to think about.
I'm a homo, and when I was young I got bullied because I was different, and what I learned from that is that I'm a strong human being thanks to all the people that abuse me. So for all the young people out there, cheers, and be happy and be proud and enjoy your life.
I'm from French Caribbean, which is West Indies, Martinique. I learned into my studies that failure is not always bad, and you actually really need some failure in your life to actually pursue and go more, like furthermore in your career, in life. If you fail that, it's actually something that maybe you need to actually become that person that you want. You don't want to have like everything like fast and right now. So no matter what happens to you, try to use failure as a motive to go beyond yourself and to become actually more than you would have been without that failure. So even though it looks bad, just use it and let it be your motive for your goals.